It is better.
I'm taller now.
Welcome to Switch It Up. Today we're switching it up and we are in Sheila. Where are we?
We are in, fun fact, a place where they filmed one of Todd's favorite movies. Todd has a lot of favorite movies, but this is probably one of his top 10 favorite movies.
I would say it would be number one.
Shut up. Seriously?
No, it is. It is number one. Best scene in any movie by far is in this movie.
Or is it filmed here?
It was both filmed here, and the best scene in any movie was.
Really?
It's in this.
Well, so where is that?
We are at Martha's Vineyard Island.
Yes, we took a ferry over, and I have decided I'm an island girl. I love this whole island stuff.
Yes, you've said that like 3 times when we were over there, and we're gonna have to bring all this to you in the video.
Oh yeah, so we should just roll the intro because I got a lot of thoughts.
Yes, let's just roll the intro. We're gonna come back and we're gonna tell you about that thing right behind me.
It's a bridge.
Roll the intro.
A man and a woman left their home to switch things up and go on the road. They didn't know where they would go, but it's gotta be better than staying home. They switched it up. They switched it up.
Gosh, there's so much to see. Not gonna lie, a little bit.
Sheila, look, we're entering Edgort Town. Is it Edgort?
No, it wasn't just the TV for town, Edgar Town.
Edgar Town? I don't know.
That'd be my best guess instead of Edgert Town. There's no 2 T's.
Okay, let's set the scene. We're setting the scene. Ready? 1974, a young Steven Spielberg. He's trying to make a name for himself. He's come up with this amazing idea for this fish movie, right? And he doesn't want to, it's like, I don't want to do it the Hollywood way. So he comes up, he hatches a plan, he comes up with an idea, and he comes to Martha's Vineyard to do this movie. Isn't this exciting?
I don't know that I've ever seen the movie, so I can't help you.
Oh, this hurts my heart. She hasn't seen Star Wars either. Okay. So he came here originally, he was going to shoot for 55 days, and it ended up taking him a little over 5 months because they had to go to different areas and all kinds of different things that were happening. But this bridge behind us was in the movie, and this is a rite of passage if you're coming to Martha's Vineyard. And what did they call that bridge, dear? It was like it's a
Jaws Bridge.
Jaws Bridge.
They call it Jaws Bridge.
I think I can't remember who was it that jumped off of it.
I don't know, I was 4 when the movie
Goodness
came
sakes,
out.
But this is in the movie. I'm going to see if I can find some of these clips and splice them in.
Great, copyright strike.
No, we don't want to do copyright strikes. I'll be creative.
Okay.
But I think coming to Martha's Vineyard, the only time I ever really knew about Martha's Vineyard is like, you always hear about the presidents coming to Martha's Vineyard.
There's a lot of famous people, I think, that have a house out here.
Yeah, and I have no idea. I cannot speak for Sheila.
I don't either.
No preconceived notions. It's just the fact that Jaws happens to be one of my favorite movies of all time. And the best scene in the movie is in the belly of the ship when they're talking back and forth. It was shot in one take. They did it one time only. And it's an epic scene. Anyone that does any kind of acting, you know what I'm talking about.
You're such a movie nerd.
No, I'm not a movie nerd. There's
Yeah,
only a
you
few
are a
movies
movie
that
nerd.
really impacted me, and Jaws was one of them. It's just a fabulous movie. I could watch it every time it's on. All right, I'm digressing. We are in Martha's Vineyard. It's not about Jaws, but
Oh,
it's a fun fact, though.
It is a fun fact, but it's got a great vibe out here.
Yeah, let's go see if we can.
Check it out.
Yeah, why would the president come? And if the president does come, do they like ship his cars over on the ferries? I don't know. There's so many questions in my head about this island.
He gets his own ferry.
I do know it's a very large island, and there's like 150 miles of bike paths. So good thing we have the Hemingways.
There are a lot of seashells.
Yes, and a lot of people will rent a car when they come over. You can bring your own vehicle, but you have to. Anyway, I digress. You can look all that up. Let's go. Let's keep going.
Oh, I saw that you were there. How beautiful. Todd said you better get me an autograph with Chad.
Sheila's talking to Matt with Matt's RV, and we're in Martha's Vineyard. This is just a weird world,
Yes,
YouTube
really
world. It's kind of cool though. So Matt, that's where your phone call came from, just so you know.
It's like they're not broken at all. Look at that. That must have used to be a clam, maybe?
Little walk upon the beach. Okay, second stop. Now we're not going to get all the stops in. I'm not going to jaws you to death, but this is kind of important. It's the old lighthouse, dear. The old lighthouse. You got nothing?
I got nothing. I don't know.
So in one of the movie scenes, you've got the sheriff talking to the mayor along with the oceanographer person, okay?
Okay.
The marine biologist.
Okay.
And they're trying to tell him, don't open the beach, don't open the beach. And in the background, you have this famous scene of the lighthouse.
I guess they opened the beach because there'd be no point with the movie.
Yeah,
if they didn't.
a lot of people were eating. A lot of sacrifices that had to be made during that movie. And
Because it was a mechanical fish.
it was, well, they used some, believe it or not, they used some footage of real great whites.
They did.
Yeah.
Where'd they get that from in this
You can tell that in some of
1974?
them. Well, they did it. Well, I'm not going to bore
Oh,
you with
okay,
all those
alright.
details, but most of it was mechanical, of course. But this is kind of cool. Nostalgic.
It's just it's got a great vibe out here.
It does. We could probably spend a few days. Sheila went into this old hotel that has a view of the harbor here. She's like, we got to come back here and just stay in a hotel.
Yes.
And
that'd
that's
be great.
okay in RV world.
Yes, you have
can
that ability.
You can get rid of the rig and go stay in a really nice place. And this would be kind of a cool place to come for a few days and tour the island.
Yes, it would.
But you really would need to rent a car to get to some of the places. They're like 30 minutes away. So you'd really need to have that opportunity to rent a car, not take a bike. So, yeah,
Peaceful out here.
it is. Since we're gonna be heading back on the ferry, why don't we go tootle around Cape Cod? I know we don't have a ton of time in the next couple days, but let's go do that.
Yeah, it's just like a, what do you call it? Putzing.
We are putzing.
Just kind of putzing around, looking at what's out here. We're putzing. Let's go putz around Cape Cod.
Okay.
I think they call it just the Cape.
The Cape?
I think that's what the locals call it.
Okay. We're gonna go to the Cape.
Let's go to the Cape.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive.
And they suck around that whole thing. That's weird. Oh wow. Are they hard to catch?
Somehow.
Then what do you do with the squid?
For bait,
Oh, you use it for bait for other fish.
for striper.
It's for striper. I see.
We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and
Oh, that's cool. How about this one?
we come alive. We come alive. Tell me that you want me. I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. Tell me that
Checking lighting. So
And-
romantic. This is
This
Cape Cod.
This is the golden hour that you like.
This is the golden hour. So we thought we'd show you. We went walking around. Let's give a tip. Like this is vlog.
Okay.
Here's a tip if you're gonna come to Cape Cod. Do not drive down Commercial Street with your dually.
It's a little tight.
Little, it was ridiculous. Like it was like this close to just about everything. So it was a little intense.
And it took quite a while.
It did take quite a while. Can't get my exposure right. All right, but this is beautiful. We were able to see crabs in the water, walk down this amazing street down here,
Commercial Street.
and go eat, and then check out some fishermen. It was a nice little
Yeah. And then
Excursion out.
there's a lot of beach around here. A lot of beach.
tides out. So,
Yeah.
okay, we're heading back now. It is very pretty.
It is, and it's very peaceful. There's a lot of great. I love the way the houses look. There's just like this. I don't know. It's got this.
Like Cape Cod style.
Well, it's got this. It's got this nostalgia. This like touched yet not touched type of place. I don't know. It's just got a cool feel to it. It's different, but I
is.
like it a lot.
It is. Now, if you compare this to Mackinac Island, Mackinac Island wins because when you take all the cars away,
Yeah.
it is a whole different experience. And it's a lot smaller. I mean, Mackinac Island's like 7-8 miles all the way around it, and we're talking 150 miles of bike paths on this island.
Yeah.
Much bigger.
But I would still want to come out here for a couple weeks.
Yes,
That
she
would
found
be
a few
great.
places she'd love to stay.
Well, and there's just more like, oh gosh, yes. A couple weeks in the summer, be beautiful.
So that completes a very short tour of us. Let's give you a tip. Is there a tip? No tip. Got no tip. All right, I guess other than that, I see you in a couple days, another video. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all the things.
All the things.
All of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now this to your come check it out list.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out. Check it out. We're out.